So let's go ahead and settle into your seat. Take a few deep breaths. Inhaling in fully, completely. And a nice big exhalation out. Again, full and complete. Doing that 2 or 3 times on your own. Allowing your body to soften and relax with each exhalation. Doing this, just allow your breathing to come back to its normal rhythm. When you do, take a moment. And let's soften the muscles right above the eyebrows and the forehead. Relax the eyes. Soften the jaw. Soften the jaw a little bit more. Let the mouth open a little bit. Though your lips are closed, let the jaw relax, the teeth separate. And release the shoulders down and away from the ears. Today's reading comes from page 67 and 68 of the Big Book. It says, notice that the word fear is bracketed alongside the difficulties with Mr. Brown, Mrs. Jones, the employer, and the wife. This short word somehow touches about every aspect of our lives. It was an evil and corroding thread. The fabric of our existence was shot through with it. It set in motion trains of circumstances which brought us misfortune we felt we didn't deserve. But did not we ourselves set the ball rolling? Sometimes we think fear ought to be classed with stealing. It seems to cause more trouble. We reviewed our fears thoroughly. We put them on paper, even though we had no resentment in connection with them. We asked ourselves why we had them. Wasn't it because self-reliance failed us? Self-reliance was good as far as it went, but it didn't go far enough. Some of us once had great self-confidence, but it didn't fully solve the fear problem or any other. When it made us cocky, it was worse. Perhaps there's a better way. We think so. For we're now on a different basis, the basis of trusting and relying upon God. We trust infinite God rather than our finite selves. We're in the world to play the role He assigns. Just to the extent that we do as we think He would have us and humbly rely on Him, does He enable us to match calamity with serenity. We never apologize to anyone for depending on our Creator. We can laugh at those who think spirituality the way of weakness. Paradoxically, it is the way of strength. The verdict of the ages is that faith means courage. All men of faith have courage. They trust their God. We never apologize for God. Instead, we let Him demonstrate through us what He can do. We ask Him to remove our fear and direct our attention to what He would have us be. At once, we commence to outgrow fear. Today, I'd like to bring our focal point, our attention, to that second to the last sentence. We ask Him to remove our fear, but more importantly, direct our attention to what He would have us be. Direct our attention to what He would have us be. Remove the fear and direct my attention to what You would have me be. Repeating it to ourselves quietly as I repeat it aloud. Direct my attention to what You would have me be. And if you find yourselves having a hard time settling in, getting distracted by a noise, a thought, that's normal. It'll happen many times during this sitting, just very gently. When you notice, without any judgment, gradually bring yourselves back to that phrase, direct my attention to what You would have me be. Remove my fear and direct my attention to what You would have me be. direct my fear, or remove my fear, and direct my attention to what you would have me be. Direct my attention. Direct my attention. Direct my attention. If you're having a hard time staying on focus, it's okay. It's normal. The mind wanders. Maybe you disagree with me. Maybe we have just having another spot in that reading that made more sense, that stuck out to you. Feel free to go to that if you'd like. And if not, join me as we repeat the phrase, direct my attention to what you would have me be. Direct my attention. Direct my attention. Remove my fear and direct my attention to what you would have me be. If you find it challenging during the silent moments, just keep bringing back and repeating to yourself, direct my attention. Direct my attention to what you would have me be. Maybe just allow the essence of that thought to sink in. Direct my attention where to what you would have me be. Remove my fear and direct my attention to what you would have me be. Direct my attention. Direct my attention to what you would have me be. We trust infinite God rather than our finite selves. We're in the world to play the role He assigns. Direct our attention to what you would have us be. Direct our attention. We let Him demonstrate through us what He can do. We ask Him to remove our fear and direct our attention to what He would have us be. Direct our attention. Direct our attention to what you would have us be. As we begin to bring this meditation to a close, let's carry that thought with us throughout the day. Direct our attention. Direct our attention. Direct my attention to what you would have me be. Direct our attention.